Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. And so if this is not your energy, it could be the other person's. What we have is a broken bridge. And what we see here is a raging river here. Okay. It swirls all around the columns that held the bridge. The sky is very gray, and there's storm clouds. There feels like anger and rage on this card. Somebody's emotions may have gotten out of control. Most likely there was an unsuccessful outcome to something that was troubling that person, whether that be you or them, that resulted in a broken ring. So the flowers that the pieces of the ring lay upon, they are dead or dying. So maybe they thought this person, that the relationship was dying. Maybe they didn't think that they would get what they wanted from it. Maybe they didn't think there was any more effort or any more use putting effort here, because they felt they weren't getting what they wanted, or that they wouldn't get what they wanted. So they withdrew. Now, this person could have been highly influenced by outside energies, external energies, energies that are external to the both of you, or to the relationship. That would be more accurate. And there could have been interference. There could have been like third-party interference somehow, some way. This person has withdrawn, but they're still watching. They've withdrawn. They went cold. They were angry, but it all is not as it appears. They are still interested. This person is now single, but wants to be in this relationship. They want to try to heal it. We have the elixir here. It's possible that they need to attend to something with the elixir. That can be physical, emotional. It can have to do with the mind and how you think. So something needs some attention. Something that perhaps is affecting the relationship in a toxic way. It can be about, making a strong commitment to make these changes. In hindsight, looking back, I think that there's recognition that it wasn't what they thought, okay, or what they were imagining. Because the elixir can indicate that, okay, this is broken. I broke this. I stepped away from it, but I didn't want to. And it's like recognition that something needs to change, that maybe they need to rescue themselves first in order to rescue this situation, possibly. So they withdrew. We see them looking to the past and wanting to restore that situation. They're here in the Emperor. In order to do that, they must take back their power. Okay? They don't want to fight anymore. They want to extend the olive branch, but there's a lot of worries about being able to do this. And I feel it's like because of the way it ended, because something may be haunting them, um, because the situation just feels so fragile. And they're not sure that they have everything they need in order to do this. So it's like they sit back and they procrastinate and they watch and they wait and they're like, oh, I'll just wait for the right moment. But the right moment never comes, because they always come up with the same worries all the time. And it's like here you see with the noose in the haystack, it's like trying to find a needle in the haystack, and they're so worried because it feels like the solution is impossible to find of how to extend or like if I extend this olive branch, or even how to do it, right? How would it turn out? Like, what would the outcome be? There they are up in this tower trying to get a bigger look of the land, of the landscape. Possibly how this olive branch might be received. How, if they speak their truth, what will they receive? What exactly is the consequence of the action that I did here? I mean, the haystack can be the seeds that they've sown, right? And what it produces. So they would be very, very worried about the consequences of what they've done, even if they recognize they did wrong. That even if they recognize that, they don't know that they can fix it. So maybe they've said something in parting that maybe they wish they hadn't. Maybe they said a lie when they parted, like, I don't love you anymore. How are they going to take that back? That could very well be what the problem is. How can I now go back and tell them I do? And what if they turn me down? How's that going to feel? They're missing information. They feel they're missing information, and having to do with the Knight of Cups. So extending a new offer, or an apology, or speaking the truth from the heart. So it's like they sit back and they watch. And see, we have the relationship project card. So they're planning, and they have a goal, and it's like this is their project, to try to get you back. Wait on that for that right moment, which never comes, right? And so they sit and they wait. They feel, because they feel threatened by the ghosts of the past. That's it, exactly. There they are, the wolf, and they're looking back, watching, and they're constantly procrastinating because the egg, it's fragile. So it's a very fragile situation. They may also feel fragile and vulnerable here, especially with this boar here. Maybe, maybe they know that they made that person angry when they left, and so this just deepens their fears of going back to speak this truth. So they made them angry when they told that lie in the past, possibly. And that's haunting them. Whatever they said to this person to make them upset or angry, it haunts them. And so this situation, it's like very, very fragile. Now they have received advice from a friend about the situation and about how to handle it. And maybe they are unsure whether they should listen or not. But this card says that if this friend gives this piece of advice, that they should not dismiss it. So at least take it into consideration. And this may have to do with their resourcefulness in getting this done, in doing this. The sun is in the future. And, this person, they really, really regret. I mean, look, they may have blown a fuse with that broken bridge and all the emotion and the wind and the rain and the clouds. They weren't seeing. And now they regret. There's a deep regret for this. And they still desire that cup. It's spilt, but they still desire it. And they want a new opportunity with it. And so with regards to that cup, with regards to that person, I mean, if this is happening to you, if this here is the other person, then you, to them, you are the one. You are the one, but they blew a fuse and they may have blown this. That's what they're worried about. And so they're watching. They're sitting back, they're watching, they've made you angry, and they're afraid to come and face this down, and to speak the truth and speak from the heart, to speak what they really feel, because they lied when they said they didn't love you anymore. Or even if they didn't use those words, if they implied it in any way, it was a lie. Because they do love you. They were trying to hurt you because they themselves were hurting, you see. And so they were striking back because they didn't think they were going to get what they wanted. And so this person, honest to God, they dream of you. They fantasize of you while they're watching here. And you see this you have the wolf and the fox, and the fox, he's peeking. He's peeking through the bushes there. That's how it feels, like they're peeking. They really want to come out. But they don't know what the consequence of that action would be. And so, I mean, this could continue and and just keep going like this because they're afraid to step out. So what's going to happen is that fate is going to give them a little shove. So they're sitting here waiting for the right moment, and that's what they keep saying. Oh, I'm just waiting for the right moment. And that's probably what they're telling their friend too. Time's not right. I'm just waiting for the right moment. I can just see them up, up there rolling their eyes. Anyway, and so they're going to give him, her, whoever this is, they're going to give them that little push. You have the serendipity card. So there's a meeting that's going to happen where fate intervenes and is just going to throw you two together. I mean, enough is enough, right? Oh my goodness. So, the one that got away, or the one I let get away, you're going to receive news from this person. This, if you are not yet experiencing this Ten of Cups energy, you soon will be. And look at this. There's the reunion. Yeah, you probably don't see it yet. I see the moon here. You look on the dice. It was in the reverse, okay, because they withdrew from the social scene. Hold it. I got to get this here so you can see it. So you know I'm not lying. See that? Okay, well, it's not clear. Anyway, I'll see if I can get it clear. I just want you to see it. There you go. So it came out reversed. And as well, this person in the reverse, it's like a change of status, right? They suddenly became single. But look what's over here in how this is all going to end, right? In the outcome. It's back in the upright. They are coming out. They will now be seen, and not really by choice, but by fate. It's a fated event that throws you guys back together. And so if you are not yet in this energy, you soon will be. You have the Ten of Cups. There is a blessing coming. New growth is seen, reunions, happiness, homecoming. Soulmates, fate, destiny, and blessings. It's all right here. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.